right on the dizzle of 7 mizzle, my shizzle. What's up,
Hey,
man?
how are ya?
Now, let's see. I'm going to try and get... I add this I add the second camera, and you can see my half the shit I'm doing on the floor. We don't need that.
Cool, bro.
Yeah. Half. Oh, how's this, right? Before we start, how's this? I've got to see the computer here.
Yep.
Oh, look. The two cameras line up almost perfectly to my body.
They do. That's funny.
So Nathan, that's his painting, his artist computer.
Oh, yeah.
Wrong camera. And it went haywire in the storm.
Yep.
And you know, the storm stuffed a lot of electrical goodies up and whatever it is. So what's up, Claire? What's up, Dave? So he brought it around. He's like, "Oh, can you have a look at my computer? It turns on, but I'm not getting nothing on the screen. I'm not getting blah blah blah. So it's obviously shorted. It's been hit. Power, whatever. There was a few issues. I still had my old gaming machine here. So me being the nice bloke, like, yeah, man, all good. I said, I'll keep all your hard drives. I'll put your hard drives back in. I'm pretty sure I have, everything else in the computer. I'll give it to you, because he gives me brothers. It's what you do, you know what I mean? I said, I'll give you my full gaming computer. Call it even. Swings and roundabouts. Called me this morning. He turned it on. He goes, it's all good. It's mad. It's quick. It's a brand new computer because it was. It's a friggin' insane computer. Anyway, 10 minutes later, I had to move the hard drive under my desk and I plugged it in. There was a massive pop and a big spark.
No.
And he goes, but it turned on. I'm like, yeah, we'll see for how long. And then he's messaging me back going, oh, this error's come up. It's got the black screen. It's got this. And I'm like, yep, you blew it up.
You killed it.
Like you did your old computer. And I'm like, do you have a surge protector? And he's like, I've got a fuse box. That should be enough.
Oh, damn hippies.
Yeah.
Good luck with the Nintendo lottery, David. Oh, speaking of which, Nintendo Direct 2's tonight. Or early tomorrow morning.
Yeah, but no one watches them in full. Your best thing about those is to watch after the YouTubers that summarize it. Yep. Really, because they get boring a lot of the time.
Yeah, they drag out until they tell you the tiny.
And then right at the end you go, yeah, Mario Kart 8's coming out and something else that's useless.
Mario Kart 8's the longest running Nintendo game in history.
Oh, talking about Nintendo, so I started buying tickets today for Japan in June.
Oh, yep.
So so it's 74 Australian. G'day, Troppo up in the NT. It's 74 Australian for Universal tickets, and then it's another 60 or 70 on top just for the bloody Super Nintendo World.
Yes.
It's an expensive thing. Anyway, put our names down, bought it, set the reservation or whatever the bloody hard-to-read website was. Straight away, got a message on my app from my ME bank. ME has cancelled your card due to something transaction. Yeah.
I had the same thing, not specifically for Universal Studios, but when we were buying stuff for our trip, my card kept getting blocked and cancelled and stuff, and it's like, man, I'm an adult. Let me make my own decisions.
Well, when I rang them and said, no, it's all good, because they stopped it and they said, you got to call this number and blah, blah, blah. So I done it, called the number, and I said to her, she asked me all about the trip. And she's like, oh, that's cool. That's easy enough. We can put a open door for Japan for this many weeks, and it'll go back to normal after that. I'm like, perfect. Bloody perfect. So tonight, nice and easy, nice and simple, I'm going to try and build 2 of the Formula One cars to add to my Bricks Plus stand. And I just realized how freaking cool is this? I can't zoom in. It's the helmet on the Red Bull's got clear red transparent helmet lens.
That is cool.
Maybe that might get better focus. Come on, focus on my hand. There we go. A bit better. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, red. Bloody cool.
Yeah, right.
Like that.
Well,
very nice.
I, as you can see, am building this bad boy that I picked up a few weeks ago from Lego House. I built this one yesterday. So I thought, well, let's stick on the theme of these. Are they Max?
Let's talk Lego House. So I've got to show the chat people. Bill got me the 6 red bricks from that Lego House, which is already know. We all went over to Billund. So, holy shit balls, Glenn! 145 viewers, mate. That's for a race, my man.
Wow.
I didn't even know that many people. Thank you, brother. Absolute thank you, my man. That is sick. I know people are going to get copped with ads. We'll wait a few seconds as well. People, ads will slide in, ads will go up and down. People, if you are here and you're only going to be here because you were in the raid, please hit that follow, hit the love heart and follow. Then you can leave and get out of here and just give us the follow. But if you don't know us, I'm Bilza. To my right of your screen is Bilza.
Yep. We
talk shit and build shit. We talk good, we build good. We do a lot of mix in between. And I was just going through what Bill just come back from a mad overseas trip. What was it? 31 Lego stores in 33 stops or something?
Yep. 33 days. 31
follow. So got a couple of cool gifts. Got the Lego House keyring, but I dig this one, the New York torso and the Leicester Square brick.
Yep.
So add that to the random exclusives from.
Yeah, apologies I didn't build you a full Lego New York minifig. It was only the torso that fit in my pocket. I mean, in my purchase.
Yeah, what kind of friend are you? A real friend would have stretched his pocket or put it in his wig.
Well, no, do you know what? I actually just got the torso extra, and I asked the person at the counter, instead of having an accessory, can I have a spare torso? Because I knew that you'd want to put your head and headphones and stuff like that. And
sure.
You with a New York figure, so there's no point making it a figure.
Unless the pants are obviously a bit exclusive in that, but I can't imagine that would have been.
Yeah, no, that's true. Hey, everyone else that's joined us in the chat while we've been waiting for ads and things like that. Thanks for coming in by choice.
Another brick and AFOL said, did you do any other non-Lego sightseeing? Raid and run, thank you, Cara. Legend.
Yeah, 100%. We did all the. I didn't post a lot of photos on socials, but we did.
You didn't, because we were trying to follow.
Yeah, I kind of, I don't know, wanted to
live
stay
in the moment,
off.
mate.
Yeah, that's exactly right. But no, we did all the monumental things around the world. Like we did the Eiffel Tower, we did the Colosseum, we did Big Ben and the London Bridge, Buckingham Palace. What else did we do? Like the Trevi Fountain in Rome.
Yeah, that's right. Because we got to talk to real quick when you're at the Trevi Fountain.
That's right. That was right behind our hotel, so we were there like almost every day for the week we were in Rome.
Beautiful.
Cool. But yeah, it was literally, we did all that touristy stuff. So we did the Eiffel Tower by stairs, just because you gotta.
Right, you mean like to as high as you could go?
Yep.
Another brick and AFOL. We did the Eiffel Tower, the Colosseum. Immediately starts listing landmarks that are also Lego sets.
Oh, yeah, good point.
That's actually funny.
It is. It is. Actually, and well, speaking of Lego, we also bought. So when we went to Japan just before Christmas, we bought the Japan postcard set. And when we were in New York, we bought the New York postcard set. And then when we were in London, we bought the London postcard set. So then we're like, we're going to have to go on some Australian trips so we can buy the Australian postcard set. And then we noticed in one store, there's a Taipei one as well. It's like, damn, looks like we're going there.
That is actually kind of cool.
Yeah. But no,
Here's a question for you, though.
it wasn't a Lego related trip. Honestly, it was a tourist trip. I was just very fortunate enough to get Billand in there and have a very understanding AFOL wife.
That's you nailed it, my friend. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
If you're on a holiday, wife holiday, or whatever, you've got to make sure that the other half is understanding. Otherwise, you wrecked our holiday filled with your stupid toys.
Yeah.
I call that foreshadowing. So I'm going to Japan in June. I may come back single. because I already have some car shops planned and some model shops planned that I'm definitely going to.
Oh.
Definitely going to. Non-negotiable.
Did you see the photo that your other half sent you about an hour ago?
I did.
There's your allowance.
Only if you saw my reply.
Oh, I didn't see your reply.
I don't effing think so.
Funny.
So for those that are wondering, Ash went up to Bill's house this afternoon and took a photo with one of Bill's new cats, who Bill is trying to get rid of. I'm not a cat person.
I don't want the fucking thing. No, well, while we were away in everywhere, the kids decided to rescue a kitten and brought home this, I'll be honest, the most adorable little kitten ever. But I don't want another cat. So it's we've already got 3 cats. I don't need, or one's gone AWOL. But
mate, I don't even want one.
Oh yeah, but I like cats. You don't?
No, I don't. I do not. What have I done wrong here?
Yeah, so Claire, we didn't buy the cat. The kids were wanting to rescue the cat, but we disagree and feel that someone else.
Thanks, Glenn.
The cat that doesn't already have 3.
Claire only has 1 cat.
Oh, do you want a kitten, Claire? I'll bring it on Saturday.
Again, you're talking about Lego sets, mate. Settle down. Although no, I don't. It's not. It's obviously not whatever that style of cat is.
Nah.
Can't believe Ash even thought she had half a chance.
Yeah.
There definitely will not be a cat in this house.
It's funny. I was talking to Wags at work today, and I said something about, oh yeah, the cat went missing. He goes, oh well.
Can relate. Get a Roddy. There you go, Dan. Get a Roddy. No, I don't even like Roddies as a dog. Our next dog, when we eventually get to that point, I'm sure we will be a Saint Bernard, I think.
Wow. So we just, it's a girl, Claire. Do you want to see her? I'll go get her.
No, the chat's fine. They don't need to see that shit.
No, the chat numbers will go up. It's a kitten. Everyone loves a kitten.
True.
Even if you don't like cats, it's a kitten.
Yeah, I heard the more pussy that gets shown on Twitch, the better.
Yeah, true. We just lost both our dogs in the last 6 months, as you know, and we have no intentions of getting another. But if we do,
you can't replace it straight away.
No. I don't know. We'll be dogged out for a little while. But if we do,
and you're traveling the world, so
a Pomeranian, a tiny little fluff.
You want a Pomeranian next?
Yeah, like a tiny little fluffy. Yeah.
Is that what you want next? Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ash keeps saying she'll never, ever, ever get a dash hound. I'm like, you got no choice, mate. They do want to see her.
All right, hang on. I'll go get her.
And in the meantime, we can talk Formula One cars. Oh, yeah. For those that are interested, I know you're all interested. I am building the Red Bull Formula One car, catching up on ones that I've missed. But to be fair, and I was talking to this about Henry the other night after we all left, these Formula One cars, you don't even need to be a car fan to really appreciate how good and how unique these cars come together. Like, if you've never built one of the Speed Champions, or even if you have built a Speed Champions, the way these things are designed, oh man, they are so good.
All right.
Sticker 11.
Here we go. This is Nala. She is 8 weeks old.
Nala.
Yeah, because we have a cat named Simba. So Simba and Nala just go together. I thought
My mate growing up had a border collie named Nala.
I thought the kids should have called her Paris because we were in Paris when they sneakily brought her home. But
that matches. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Oh, look, we told the kids that if they wanted to keep her, they could keep her, but if they move out, they've got to take her with them. And
Who are you kidding? They're never moving out.
Well, that's why we kind of came to the conclusion that we don't want a kitten. We've got two. Our cats are 13, 12, and 10. So I don't want to add a kitten into that mix. No. She is adorable. She's a beautiful little cat, and she's got the absolute kindest nature.
Oh, so, buy me a fucking violin.
If anyone wants to adopt a kitten, I've got a kitten.
Oh, you're frozen.
Oh, have I? Sorry, because I touched the screen.
No, you're good now.
Right. Oh, she's... get out of my bourbon.
Get out of the bourbon. Yeah. Oh, Amanda, Miss Cinderella Rocker in the chat. I did get your message today about some postage. Thank you very much. Amanda got me some F1 goodies.
Oh, nice. Right, I'm going to go put this little girl back on the couch before she climbs into tubs of Lego. So I'll be back.
Bloody cats. I don't see the appeal. And I'm sure there's a lot of cat people in the chat. Normally, Lego nerds are cat people. Aren't we? Aren't you? I'm definitely not. Something about them. I don't know. I just have never liked them, hey. Never owned one. Never want to. Definitely a dog person. Hey, yeah! Who's following there? Mother of Cats. Mother of Cats SC. So whoever that is, someone, if it's their name, or some random crazy fluky reason has come up while we're talking about cats during a Lego show, and hit that follow. Thank you for the follow. Funny.
Yeah, I'm with you, Claire. I love cats as well. I haven't had a cat since I was in a cot, but I've had one since I was about 18 or 19, I think. My first cat I bought in China and brought back to Australia.
Saved it from the oven, if you know what he means.
No, she was a very rare breed, and I didn't realise how much it cost to get a cat through customs and quarantine. So she ended up being like a $12,000 cat. But anyway,
Jesus,
it was worth it.
I mean, you know, if you think about it, what's the latest? The latest influencer dogs would they be still bulldogs, wouldn't they? French bulldogs, sorry.
French bulldogs.
The blue ones, you know, they got that real dark blue grey coat.
Yes. My sister-in-law has a dark blue one called Frankie.
Yes, I remember talking to her about it.
Yeah, so she just bought a mini McMansion in Byron Bay.
There you go.
Yeah.
To normal people, that's an extra large house. I just seen a bunch of new people coming from somewhere. So what's up? If you did just slide in, welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to the, the world's greatest middle-aged YouTube/Twitch channel.
That's us.
I'm building a Formula One car, and Big Bilza is building the Pirate Man. What's that fig size called? That'd be maxi fig, wouldn't it? Surely.
I think it's maxi figs. Yeah.
I mean, even though that old set. Oh, what is that set? Remember the big brick one?
Oh yeah.
The one I've got. It's like, the one that's got the big brick. It's like it sits a bit higher than those. You know that
That's
one?
right. Yep.
I think it's like 3721. I think. You know what? I'm going to Google that and see how close I was.
4 cats, but not in the same house. Yeah, wow.
Lego.
Got pugs and 1 cat. Oh, you definitely need more than 1 cat, Claire.
No, it's Fabuland. Oh, I want to know how close I am. Lego Maxi Fig. I want to see how close I was with that number.
Daylight savings
probably going to come
this weekend. I don't know.
It does. It does. First Saturday of April, or first Sunday of April.
Okay. Oh, that's this weekend.
Yep. I literally Googled Maxi Fig and I can't even find it in Google. All right, here we go. 3723. God damn, I was close.
Yeah.
I said 3721. 3723. The original Maxi Fig, but that was called. It just says Lego Creator Expert Minifig Statue.
Okay. Yeah.
For those yeah, this is a throwback for those who don't know what I'm talking about. This big boy.
That's the one.
So this was, and look, year 2000. Jesus, 25 years old.
This is a chunky monkey.
It is freaking cool though. A lot of you guys would have seen him in shows. People redress him or they change their head to their favorite CMF type style or whatever. But yeah, this was like one of my first like early on sets. Like that was one of the first sets I found. And I found it, I'm positive, I'm not going to say I did, but I'm positive I found it in an op shop. Not boxed, but like still complete with instruction book.
That's cool.
Like I think it was Ziploc bag or something.
Claire, are you coming on Saturday? You're there on the weekend, aren't you?
Yeah, isn't she displaying?
Yeah. You'd think that I would know the ins and outs of the list. I don't know anything. Joe's the boss. And he's done an awesome job too.
He's done a killer job.
No, my point was, Claire, if you're coming on Saturday, why don't you come meet her after? Like, my house is like 15 minutes, not even, from where we're displaying.
Why even try force her into your house to come love the cat? Just take it to the show and pretend you're going to dump it there, and she'll take it out of pity. Bloody hell! The way that these sets, again, I know I mentioned it last time we built the first McLaren. And again, I'll mention it. Like, if you guys haven't built one of these yet, please go to Kmart. Just go buy one of the cheap. Go to Costco. I think they're $28 at the moment at Costco, so cheap as. And just buy one. Just buy one to build one to, just like really suss out how like some of these angles. Like you look at this, like, oh, it's hard to show in this camera, but there's like tricks and tips here that literally flip the studs in one plate, you know.
So if you were a non-Formula One guy and you were only going to buy one to build based off your recommendation to build one, What would be the one you'd buy? Like, what's the?
Well, they're all very, very similar. But at the moment, I mean, like I said, I've only built 3. This is my 3rd, so I've only built 2. But right, this one, let me blow it up, and I want to show you something. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
One has to be the most iconic, or the
okay. So you want to buy this one? It's an Australian driver. They're winning the championship. You know, everyone loves a winner.
Yeah,
and it's a McLaren top 4.
Okay.
The other most iconic is the one I'm building, which is the Red Bull car.
Yeah.
Which is the overall champion for the last 4 years in a row, blah, 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 absolute legend. But this is what I'm talking about, right? So you look here and you see, wait, where's the camera? So you can see, you know, it's all studs up. It's all nice. And like just Formula One cars have, if you look in here in the gap, where's the camera? In here, that's all hollow. Like, so it kind of does the whole flow. And I'm about to go through it now, the Red Bull. So like you see that angle, maybe that way might be better. You can see they're building like wings and like they go into detail. But look how insane this is, right? So you look, the minifig is almost sitting on the floor of the car, right?
Yep.
All the bricks and studs are up. But you look at the bottom, half the studs are facing down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The snot trickery is insanely good. Like using clips. If you pop one of these off, there we go. It shows you like it uses hooks and 1x1 rounds to obviously go to so you can add the middle of the 3x3 and clip it in. Yeah, really freaking really, really, really good builds, and they don't look that bad. Like it's a Formula One car. You know, you can't not pick a wicked Formula One car, and the figs are awesome for $28 and licensed. But I mean, outside of that, like you said, for iconic, you know, you can go. I mean, Ferrari. Who doesn't know a red Formula One car? You know what I mean?
Okay, so there's not one like stand out. Like, you know, there's not a lead singer, I suppose.
No, you just go for the world. No, you just go for the world champion. At the moment, that's Red Bull.
Yeah. Okay.
But stand out. You know, you want to support the Aussies. You go the McLaren. So it's just horses for courses, I guess. But no, there's none. What's up, Matty? There's none that really. They're the two that Claire got, McLaren and Red Bull. Yeah, they're kind of the racing bulls. So if you're into the sport, like Matty just said, the racing bulls at the moment, because of the drama going on, absolutely that's the one you want, which is the white. There's a white one. And that's purely because you got to follow the drama. No real time, or people aren't interested in explaining it on this stream. But that's definitely the one. Yeah, I think I tried to explain it to you, didn't I? How they only gave a guy. They got a new race car driver, and he was that bad they didn't even give him a chance. They sacked him after 2 races, and then promoted another driver into the main team, but he should have been promoted last year. So it looks bad on the team that they're dicks now because they obviously promoted the wrong guy. Did I ever tell you that story?
No.
So that's what's hot topic now. So Red Bull are the world's most famous team. Like, you know, because they've won the last 4 years in a row, hands down. And their main driver, he's a freak. He's proper, pure, hardcore talent. What's up, Joel? Thank you for the follow. Anybody that's not following and lurking, hit that follow, Joel. Legend, what's up, man? Just walked in on a bit of a. So what happened was, there's a Japanese Red Bull are 2 teams: Red Bull Racing and Racing Bulls. It's like their little junior team, trial team. You know, you're not great, you're good, but you're not great. So we'll put you in the little smaller team.
Right.
Anyway, there was let's go
reserve grade.
Kind of. Well, imagine a reserve grade team playing in first grade.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Same team, same owners, almost like Brisbane and Dolphins, really, when you think about it. But yeah. Let's talk football sense so you can get a bit of a picture, right? So let's imagine you've got Canberra Raiders and they just signed up. Let's go Ricky Stewart. All right?
Yep.
He's been, you know, his whole career growing up, junior football, reserve grade, the whole lot. He's, you know, 10 scores a game and kicks every field goal, and he's the best of the best of the best. Gets to the first grade, doesn't score any tries in the first 2 games.
Yep.
And then, drops the ball, let's say, and the other team gets a score from it and they lose their first 2 games. Go round 3, sacked.
Yeah,
or you're back to reserve grade.
No forgiveness there.
No forgiveness, no time in the seat, blah, blah, blah. But let's say Laurie Daly was in reserve grade for 4 years before Ricky Stewart, doing 10 times better than Ricky Stewart, but they left him in reserve grade, right? So they sack Ricky Stewart, replace him, and then replace him at round 3 because they sacked Ricky Stewart, so they replace him with Laurie Daly now, and then now that's where we're at. So this guy that's coming in and racing for them in Japan this weekend is from the smaller sister team, and everyone's on 2 fences. They want him to win, to be a big fuck you to Red Bull, you picked the wrong person all along, but they also want him to lose because everybody thinks it's the car that's broken, not the driver.
Oh, yeah, but cars.
Yeah, mate, I'm telling you, Formula One drama is better than maths.
Ha!
It's when you start to get the picture of it, it's so good.
I don't know anything about maths either, so I'll tell you what.
I do.
Traveling the world, it's the most asked question that we got was where are we up to in maths? Because Italy, England, they're just obsessed with Australian maths. It's crazy. And then
Malcolm all over, yeah. The cars do look good for this weekend. 100%, man. That is it Haas? The Haas car has all the Japanese. What are the trees called?
Cherry blossoms.
Cherry blossoms. They've covered their race car in cherry blossoms and big flower. It looks freaking awesome.
Because it's the season.
Yeah. Well, see, I mean, it's insane when you start looking at it too. When Formula One teams, they change country every week. Sometimes they do 3 in a row and have 1 week off and they're back, etc., etc. The money that they would spend, they pretty much rebrand every weekend. So, every race, the car changes a little bit. The driver's helmets, they're, very, very expensive helmets. I'm talking, they're probably, 10 grand plus a helmet. They got different helmets every weekend, different livery. Then all the teams and the trucks and all that kind of stuff gets changed every other week. It's fuck, the money in Formula One.
Oh, so there's no point buying Lego Formula One cars because they change every other weekend.
Yep, and then they completely change every year pretty much, except for Red Bull. Red Bull haven't changed in 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Because you think about it, right? You look at that McLaren, the one back here. It was orange and blue and black down the bottom. You look at this McLaren now, no blue.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, they change a lot. Here we go. I can even Sakura Tree. There you go. Thanks, Mr. Nuda. Here, I can share the love. It actually does. Cool. Downside is Haas. They're a very low tier team. They're very midfield finishing team. They're not the greatest there. Kind of cool nod to the Japanese.
Honda paid Red Bull €10 million to let Yuki drive.
They did. So that's the other side of it. At the end of last year, Honda promised Red Bull if they signed Yuki up. So already every year, Honda pay Red Bull $12 million and give them an engine to race.
Wow.
At the end of last year, pardon?
Is Yuki a Pokemon?
No, Yuki's the driver.
Oh, okay.
But he's small enough you could probably catch him like a Pokemon for sure. He's tiny, man. But so yeah, every year Honda give him $10 million. End of last year, when they were trying to decide who to drive for him this year, they literally offered Red Bull an extra 10 million to sign Yuki because, Honda being Japan, you want your driver. It's just a win-win for a Japanese brand that big to have a Japanese driver.
Yep.
And they didn't take it. So a lot of people will say, and Matt's probably read into it like me, that they've just got that extra 10 million now because that would have sweetened the deal again. So Red Bull have probably gone back to Honda going, we'll get Yuki back in. Is that 10 million bucks still on the table? Of course it is. Happy days.
Yep.
Yuki signed to Honda and Red Bull going to Ford Motors next year. Yeah, that's one of the main reasons they went with. Yeah, it's insane. Put the McLaren on your wall. Oh, the McLaren on the wall barely run any races. Yeah, 100%. They did win the manufacturers champion last year. They definitely did. So through the Richard, everyone found out which one. Yeah, definitely the little one to have. Well, let's be fair. We all know the only epic GOAT McLaren is the white and red Senna that come in the big.
Oh, I've got that.
Yeah.
I haven't opened it.
Yeah, they won the constructors champion, and then same with then you start talking McLaren and Senna, and old mate, what's Moneybags Adrian, the bloody raffle guy.
Oh, Adrian Patelli.
Yeah, he that McLaren he lifted into his penthouse.
Yep.
That rare one, yeah, that's a Senna McLaren, but street car. Well, no, it can never ever ever be registered in Australia.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So obviously that's why, and he done that. Now that I think about it, I think he done that up in the white and red to match the OG Senna. Or do they do it white and red from factory? They might do it white and red from factory. Actually, I can't remember the. Talking about freaking. I need to show you a message. How's this? Where's my WhatsApp? You might be able to see it. My Oriental best mate,
yes.
the one that owned the 300. I can't show it. The one that owned the 300 series.
Yep.
The Land Cruiser. We're talking about cars today. Nah, man, actually sold that for $180 for a 300 series Land Cruiser. Bought a 765 McLaren. You mother trucker. You mother. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, man, that's some toy money I want. Imagine buying. Don't worry about who's selling or what's selling. Who's buying a 4-wheel drive for $180,000? That's not real money. Actually, I know I always go on tangents, but I've got to show you guys. Ultra alcohol menu. Check this out. How funny is this? Where's the menu? This is insane, this menu, when you see it. Ultra music. I think it's Miami. Alcohol menu. All right, now I found it. Where can I find? I need a big photo. Yes. All right. How's this? Now, I don't know many of you guys follow this style of music. Probably not much of you don't. All right, now, how do I just hide? Okay, it's a bit dodgy. All right, so six pack of Red Bull, 6-pack of some light beer, 6-pack of Stella Artois, 6-pack of White Claw, blah, blah. How much do you think a 6-pack of those beers are worth at a music festival?
6-pack. At a music festival, 50
bucks? 6-pack of beers, 80 bucks. 80 US. Right? This is where it gets wild. Check this out. I know it's going to be a bit dodgy. Bottle packages. The Hell Yeah Brother package for 6 Dom Perignons, 7.5 grand. I promise it's big. In brackets, my boat. Yeah, 3 rosé, 3 moets or moets, a Belvedere vodka, and a tequila. 8 grand. Okay, yeah, we're looking good. Let's get down the more expensive end. Cowboys versus Aliens. So 25 bottles of rosé and 3 bottles of big 3-liter rosés. 51 grand. This is US money. This is a music festival. It gets better. This one, Get Hooked. 50 Dom Perignon Luminous and a 10 Dom Perignon Luminous at 1.5 liters. $78,000. It's getting bigger. Just what the doctor ordered. 15 bottles of Brut, 15 bottles of rosé, 1 bottle of the 3-liter, 1 bottle of the rosé 6-liter, $106,000. Who's buying this much alcohol? Hold on. Let me save my breath instead of worrying about going down the menu. Let's go straight to the Big Daddy. And the name of it is brilliant. Fuck You Money. Literally, in the bottle packages, Fuck You Money. 200 bottles of Chandon Imperial Rosé Pharrell Williams edition, 100 Dom Perignon Bruts, and 100 Dom Perignon Rosés. Who the fuck's buying 400 bottles of that at a music festival? And I get it. The people that can go, fuck you, money. What the hell? What is that?
Wow.
What is that?
But,
you know, if you ever wanted to feel poor, right there. That is wild. Oh, look, there's a nice printed Red Bull brick.
Oh yeah.
The music makes them do it. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's the music.
I reckon
it's not the talcum powder that helps them dance to the music.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's the music. But again, if you're a, what do they call them, trust fund kid, or a Wall Street one of those guys.
Oh yeah.
You probably do have $500K to blow on 400 bottles of alcohol. But I'll tell you now, you're still going to get friend zoned by the stripper at the end of the night. That's scary money to burn, though.
Isn't it?
Or, if you're the man, look how sick that looks. Like that rear end is just so 9 million different angles, just so nice and taut. But can I back that story up with another good one? Ultra Music Festival Gold Coast is next Friday.
Oh yeah.
Guess who's playing?
No idea. Oh, I are.
I sure am. I'm on from 2:00
in the morning.
No. I get the warm up set when the gates open.
Oh yeah, that's all right.
But you know why it's all right. I'm broadcasting live.
Oh, okay, yeah. Where's that? The Spit?
I don't know. It's either the Spit or Broadwater.
Either way, they won't be dry.
Next Friday, you don't reckon?
Are you doing it solo?
What do you mean? What's that mean? Solo?
Are you DJing solo?
I always DJ solo.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the stage gets girls and dancers and that, but I never. Yeah, DJing wise, it's just me, man. So yeah, I've got that. But again, all you legends can listen.
Well, yeah, if you're doing it live.
Yeah.
Solo.
You better, man.
I
still don't get it.
Nah. Oh, I won't be there. Is that what you mean? I don't listen to that shit music.
No, you go to the music where the bar has $4 beers, my friend.
It wouldn't matter. I don't drink beer.
Very true. Bill is not a beer drinker.
No, not really an alcohol drinker either.
Nah. Although hard rateds, they do go down easy.
Yeah, that's true.
Renee, what's up? What's up, Nixon? What's up, Nixon? Is Nixon a little Lego master? Nixon a cool little dude? Renee, hot tip for Lego building and Lego stuff. Buy Nixon some Formula One cars because these are so much fun to build. These are so cool to build. Man, like look at this, right? This is a Lego nerd thing and I guess a me thing, right? So I need to blow this up. I'm so impressed. What a legend! There you go. Go get a Formula One. Get a Formula One car from Kmart or something. So see this piece, and this is for the Lego nerds to nerd out with me. See this stud down deep in here, right? So it's just asked me to build this weird shape, obviously contraption. And I was thinking about it, I'm looking at it, it's like it gets you to put a wedge piece, a normal 2x1 brick, and a slope. I'm like, oh, that's cool. But I'm thinking, why would it need to be on the back of a snot? Doesn't make sense. But mind blown when you look at it. So you're putting it on that one stud from the bottom, right? So let's put it on the one stud. And then you realize because that one stud's half a stud up, the snot fills the gap.
Oh, wow.
That is, who thinks like that?
Yeah.
Insane, yes. But Formula One cars, like just the curves these things have. I mean, my stickers don't line up, which is frustrating. But yeah, these Formula One cars are so good. We're mocking up a Mickey War art with your leftover Marilyns.
That's cool.
Marilyns, I love. I never bought the Warhol Marilyns. I wish I mean, they're still around. And as everyone knows, I'm an insane Marilyn fan because obviously Marilyn Monroe tattooed on my neck. But yeah, I never bought that set. Maybe because it was the Andy Warhol, it wasn't normal Marilyn.
I never bought it either. But you know, in the Lego house, out of all the artwork sets that has ever been released, that's the only one on display.
Interesting.
And it's on display 4 times, of course, but it's the only one. And yeah, I agree, Claire. She's come back and we're still talking cars. Yawn. Yep.
Well, so yeah. You go back, have another shower, Claire. It's funny you mentioned it. So Renee, the one that was asking about Nixon, and she said she's building that the Mickey out of the Marilyns. You know how I tell you back in my day, back when I had the wagons?
Yep.
Yeah. That's how far back I know Renee. Like I'm talking back when I used to spend every single weekend in Newcastle doing laps of King Street in Newcastle and up the foreshore. Mate, you want to talk nostalgia? Me and Renee, we go back a few stories.
Yeah, right.
But again, best time of my life, I reckon, growing up with all the cars and that. Also, the worst time of my life. Let me paint a picture for you. Driving down King Street. And if you don't know, King Street's pretty much the main street in Newcastle. Driving down King Street in Newcastle on the way home on a Sunday afternoon. Literally, on the way home on a Sunday afternoon. So this is like, and you got to remember, I lived in Campbelltown. Newcastle to Campbelltown's a solid back then 3 hours. Yeah. So I would Friday night drive to Newcastle, hang out all weekend. Oh yeah, and Hunter, and drive like Friday nights, go to Newcastle. Like I was there that much, people thought I was a Newcastle local. Anyway, I had better friends up there. So Sunday night, did all the car things, did all the hanging out at the foreshore, doing the laps, all that kind of shit. Time to go home with my old wagon. Very chopped up, dodgy, customized, whatever you want to call it. Driving out of Newcastle. Police. I'm like, fuck. You know, worst thing anyone that age back then you wanted to see was the police because you know you're about to get defected and rammed and whatever.
Especially
so it did the nice thing, pulled over and waited for him to turn around. Now looking back, shoulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda ran. Didn't, pulled over, was a nice person. They started, and I had airbags back then too. So, you know, I used to ride like this, showing off, like, so back on the ground, front up.
Yep.
So stupid me. Again, wanting the attention as you do. Pulled me over. They came to, they start the defect. Oh, mate, you can't have that steering wheel. Oh, mate, you know, that's not roadworthy. Oh, look at the size of your wheels. Look at this. Oh, mate. And then one of the constables, I think it was, big fat, you know, I'm the boss kind of dick swinging mood. Yep. Sorry for the kids listening. He's like, oh, what's that smell? That smells like exhaust. Oh, no, we're going to the pits. Follow me. So, had to follow him to, I don't know where. I think it was near Hexham Interchange. Literally RTA pits. Like, you know, you drive in the RTA in the pits and they walk under your car instead of going around. Yep. Had to do that. Then the big book come out and they got me for everything. Millimeters off tire tread, wrong welds on the exhaust, diff was making this. Like, they were fine. And you got to remember, so my exhaust was dumped before the diff. Fair enough, they got me. I had no door handles. My car was shaved. You had to press down on the windowsill to open the door. Got me for that, you know, safety exit, something. And then they got me for, mate, they just took me to town, red sticker on the front window. How you getting home, mate? See you later. We're closing up. Literally 10 o'clock on Sunday night in Newcastle. I lived in, you know, like I said, I lived in Sydney, 3 hours away. Man, and, you know, hey, to the credit of the guys back then, found a place for the car to live for a few weeks. Had one dude, absolute legend called Chad, drove me all the way home. Then he drove all the way back home. Absolute legend. And never took that car to Newcastle again.
Yeah, wow.
Yep. Like, he got red sticker. I had to take it out. I had to get it re-engineered. They shafted, and I bet you they, you know, mate, they went back to the station having a soggy sale with each other. But yeah, I was definitely the big fish that got caught that night, unfortunately.
Wow.
That is what it is. Bro, it killed me. And then from then on, I only ever built and spent money on genuine, you know, I never took a half shortcut after that.
Yeah, wow.
But still, it hurts, man. As a young bloke, like, that's money, it's time, it's, yeah.
Totally.
Good memories.
Do you know, I've probably told you this, but similar story. I had a VH Commodore, and it certainly wasn't as illegal as that. But anyway, I think I was about 18, and I drove past. I took off from the lights next to a police car, and the only time in the car's life it ever did it, it blew this massive puff of smoke as I took off. So they pulled me over, defected me, right? I took the car home. I'm like, how do I fix this? Me and my 18-year-old wisdom, 2 bottles of no smoke in the engine, took it over the pits. 22 defects later, I could turn my ignition barrel with no key. Like, you could just grab the little bits either side of the silver and just start the car. You could unlock the door with a paddle pop stick. The seatbelt was so severed that it had a bolt through it holding the 2 parts together. But
if you have a V model Commodore from the 80s, is it really a Commodore if you can't open it with a screwdriver?
Exactly. Anyway, so I took it over the pits, 22 more defects. So I brought it home, and I showed my dad. My dad, in his limited English, goes, bloody bullshit, jumps in the car, straight back down to the RTA, takes it over with the pits, the same mechanics, takes it over the pits, passed it straight away. And the only
your dad bribed him. No, your dad bribed him.
No, because he barely spoke English, he just kept dismissing everything they said until they wanted him out of there. And obviously, he was like, he would have been, I don't know, 45, 50. I was 18. They let him through, no problem. So that was my story. It wasn't nearly as dodgy as yours. I don't think my car would have killed anyone.
Well, do you want to? Can I add to my dodgy story?
Yeah.
A week later, one of my close mates went to jail for drug dealing up there after that.
Oh, no.
I think it was about the same time, I think. Renee, you know what I'm talking about. And then, oh, mate, you know what? I'm telling you now, and Renee, you know exactly what I'm talking about as well. I saw another one get locked up this week or last week as well that we used to hang out with. It's like, come on, mate. Newcastle, defects and drugs. What's up?
And Silverchair.
Yeah, bloody hell. You got to laugh. You can't, I mean, fucking hell. You get caught, it's your own stupid fault.
I always had Fords and never got defected. Must be a holding thing. No, it's because Fords are always getting repaired. There's no time to get defected. Shall I say that? I'm not a car guy. I don't know.
What's wrong?
I said I won't start that war because I'm not a car guy. I don't know.
Nah, man, always back holders. Renee used to be called Miss VLT, as in VL Turbo.
Yeah, nice.
Back when VL Turbos were $1,000. Actually, so you know my brother Wade?
Yep.
He owned a silver VL. I used to drive it to Newcastle. We let them meet all them.
Yeah,
so if I didn't have my wagon, I had his VL. And that thing was so good to drive. I miss that car. Probably worth like 20, 30 grand now, but I think we sold it for like 2.
First car when Jody and I got married, we bought was a supercharged VT Club Sport.
Oh, yeah?
A year later, we had a kid and traded it in for a VX wagon because we needed room for a pram.
To be fair, as an upgrade. Can never knock a wagon. Boys, do you know the venue on Saturday has good ventilation?
I'm pretty sure it does. It's a like state of the art community center.
Renee said, "Shut up! I sold my BT1 for $3.5 grand." So for those that don't know, a BT1 is an export car. They're now massively highly collectible. And if you're a bogan like myself, obviously like Renee, the BT1s now, you wish you had one. But Renee, I can trump you. And I don't think I knew. No, I didn't know you when I had this car. I reckon 10 years ago now while I was up here, I actually got and scored one of the nicest VNSSs I've ever had. It had like engine wire, battery delete. It had, you name it. It had all the proper bits and pieces you want. And I swapped it for a VU Ute.
Oh.
Yeah. And I still want that car today. Like, that's one car that I want. And I still look for it now. Like, I've got, and for those that know, I've got the Kingswood. Most of you know I've got the Kingswood. I will swap the Kingswood in a heartbeat to have that 1990 VN again. No doubt about it.
Yeah, wow.
No one wanted a VN. My uncle has one now, silver. I mean, it was the $500 piece of shit car, which is now the $20,000. Whoa, you got a VN, bro, car.
Yeah, I was never a fan of VN.
No, not many people were. I mean, I had my wagons were either VN or VP.
VN was also the Toyota Lexan.
Correct. VN was the white wagon I had, 6 months ago?
Yeah,
Yeah. So, yeah, Renee, it's funny. I've never not had a wagon ever. Since from when you knew me to up until now, I've never not had a wagon. And even now, my Kingswood's a wagon. But, yeah, I had my daily driver was a VN wagon. Bit rough. It was my pop's hand-me-down, actually. Which I used to represent with pride.
He was good.
That's gone now because I bought a Prado. I went a little bit smart for once.
He got a soccer dad car.
Which I love.
Hey, I can't talk. I bought a Kia Carnival to cart all my kids around.
True.
And they're adults.
See, that's where you do need a VN. Get in the car, kids. We're going to the pub.
I've never had a car with as much room as the Carnival. There's so much space in it.
Very cool.
Renee just blew the engine.
The Wawa?
Renee's got a VN now, but just blew the engine.
Oh, how do you blow a VN engine? Those things are fucking underwater, waterproof, no oil for 100,000 Ks. See, the VL Turbo have Pursuit rims. It did. My brother's VL, it had genuine Pursuit rims.
A VE.
Oh, VE. Oh, yeah, mate. VE alloy techs. And how many years have I been telling you these engines? Bill, you know nothing about cars, and you know the VE engines are absolute rubbish.
Yeah.
Yeah, worst engine ever built. Bloody alloy techs. Is the Kia driving to Sydney for brick built?
Yes, it is.
What have I done wrong here? I got too excited talking about cars, and I think I might have put something wrong. No. Yep. Oh, no. That way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you idiot, Bilza. Why is that not going in? Go to your home. In the words of Happy Gilmore, that's your home. Go to your home.
You got Happy Gilmore too, so.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Next month or the month after.
No way.
Yeah, on Netflix.
Huh. There you go.
Let me check the release.
Oh, it's SS. How'd you blow that one? Okay, fair enough. Damn. You blew the V8. That's unheard of. You gotta take that
25th of July, Happy Gilmore 2.
Clearly Little Miss Leadfoot. Wow, I'm impressed. You blew an LS. There we go. Oh, that beautifully stickered. Yes. That's a sexy looking wing. Just saying.
Non-Lego related news. Val Kilmer passed away today. He did.
I saw that.
He did.
Because his cancer from the movie, that was genuine, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's been battling throat cancer for years. He's been a big spokesperson for throat cancer too, and fundraiser.
There you go. Oh, yeah. Can't see. That's going to fall out. All right. Lost most of his voice box. His son did an excellent doco on him. Okay.
He's great in Heat.
Heat. Is that the one with Al Pacino?
think it was. He was really good in the Doors biopic too, as Jim Morrison.
Oh, who's messaged me?
Have you guys heard of Paradiso Lego? Yes, I remember Paradiso.
I don't. Fill me in.
Lego's kind of first attempt at girl Lego.
Okay. Ash told me to shut up. She can hear me in the kids' room.
Huh.
Can't help it, mate. We talked about cars. I got excited.
Yes. I don't get messages to say shut up. I just get told later that I was too loud.
Favorite movie was Yes, The Doors.
Yeah.
Doors. Renee says she's got half the Paradiso stuff. There you go. Sell them to fund your new engine.
Yeah, Paradiso is pretty sought after if it's in good condition. Maybe list it wider than Newcastle, though.
What's that?
List it wider than just Newcastle to get your best result.
Yeah,
Like
probably don't even put you from Newcastle. I think you stole it.
Put it like join a Lego buy swap and sell page on Marketplace.
There you go. Or just keep it if it's got nostalgic goodness to you.
Yeah.
Never will. There you go. Her brother had pirates and she had all the girly Lego.
Yeah, nice.
Don't have boxes. There you go.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff, the nostalgic, the Lego that have stories, that have connections. Yeah, keep them. Keep them.
That's like me. I took that photo of that Fabuland set the other day because that was my very first, and I was like blown away when I saw it. I'm like, oh my God, I remember getting this one Easter because I was like highly allergic to dairy. So every Easter, all my brothers would get like chocolate after chocolate and I'd get Lego.
Look who's laughing now.
I know. All I wanted was the fucking chocolate.
Funny. All right. Wheel piece done. Slap her in. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're making magic. We're making magic. God, I love these cars. Renee, is there a Costco in Newcastle?
No.
There's not. Costco have these cheaper than Kmart. You know who messaged me today too? I forgot to tell you. Greg. Sydney Greg.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Wanted to know, I think he was trying to bend my arm to come to Brickbuilt.
Oh, because you haven't put an application in.
Well, and then I told him the story on how, I was planning to go to Japan, Brickfest, and then booked a holiday, and then...
You moved it.
Can't believe that. I can. Murphy's Law, mate.
Nah, Helena did it deliberately to exclude you.
No, Helena told me the reason that Brickbuilt's that weekend was to do with Charlotte. Something to do with Charlotte. I don't know, it was her birthday, or she was there for the weekend, or she was going over. There was something to do with Charlotte. Nixon finally talked me into the Disney train. Kid's got some hustling skills. That's a big dollar train.
Yes. It's a good build, though. And it's got exclusive figs in it.
Lake Macquarie. There's a Costco. There you go.
Oh, that's not too far.
Cinderella Rocker Claire. Oh, my God. I found one of my kin. Not many people I tell about that movie know what I'm talking about. Oh, the Jim Morrison.
Really? Oh, I must have watched that like 100 times as growing up. Now I've got People Are Strange playing in my head.
I'm not laughing because I know that movie at all.
I used to love The Doors. That was like all I played until I discovered Queen, and then I never really listened to The Doors after that.
Oh, so you missed the last radio movie. They played the premiere preview trailer, you want to call it, of the dude that played Freddie Mercury. Shit. Rami Malek.
That's it.
A movie, and it's called The Amateur. Oh man, it looks like a good movie.
Is he a bad guy?
So kind of.
He makes a good bad guy.
He does. He makes like what's the nerd one? The hacking one? Mr. Robot. Loved it.
Yes.
So anyway, he has a wife, and he's a computer hacker programmer for the CIA, I think it was.
Yeah.
Anyway, then all of a sudden these guys kidnap his wife, kill his wife, and it is whatever happens. And then he goes to the CIA bosses, and the kind of trailer kind of shows you got to watch the trailer, hypes you up. And he's like, I want you to train me to kill. I want to kill the guy that killed my wife and kill him. Blah, blah, blah. And they're laughing at him. You can't hurt a fly, because he's a computer nerd. You can't hurt a fly. You can't do this, this, and this. And then I'm guessing the story arc is, bullets and muscle isn't his tool. Like him being this hacker, computer genius, chemical genius kind of, and then he goes on this full mad revenge arc, but turns into a badass getting revenge.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it looks genuinely cool.
So it's like literally a Jason Statham movie without Jason Statham.
No, well, kind of, but this guy, his story is, he can't fight. He's a little nerd, but he can program a concrete plant to blow up.
Yeah, right.
It looks good.
It does. It sounds good.
It looks good. It looks good. Okay, what sticker am I making that one for? 31.
The new Final Destination clip looks good too.
Oh, yeah, I watched that and I'm like, how are you flogging the dead horse still?
Because it's about time it got a reboot or another go, because you could do so many more in those series. Final Destination movies were great.
Well, the first one still sits in everybody's head to not follow logging trucks, doesn't it?
Oh, fuck yeah. And roller coasters.
But yes, so we went to watch the new Jason Statham movie.
Yep.
With the radio.
Okay.
I'll give it 3 out of 10.
All his movies are literally the same, but you know what to expect. Same with.
So this one definitely was the same, but Beekeeper was good. I liked Beekeeper.
I liked Beekeeper too.
This one was kind of like, he took down the whole Russian, and I don't care if you haven't seen it or not, and I'm going to give away spoilers because don't go and waste your money. Go and pirate it. He works as a construction worker, has a history of being, in the bloody Black Force Army, whatever you want to call it. And one day they were having lunch, and the girl saw him have some small fight in the yard, and, she's like, whoa, you're a good fighter. And then he's like, you didn't see nothing. And then he's like, oh, as long as you've got my back. And he's like, I've always got your back. So, from that little high five, I've got you back in the bloody construction yard. Then she gets kidnapped to be Russian sex slave or something. He goes and literally tears apart the full-blown Russian hierarchy, oligarch, the whole box and dice.
Yep.
On a high five promise at lunch. And And it's exactly the rubbish you expect. But the worst part is there's a whole heart-touching scene where he's got a daughter and he has to spend all of his life-saving money, and you know, it's his last 10 grand because his wife died, and the wife's father-in-law is trying to take the daughter off her, and here's 10 grand, it's all I've got, make it to the lawyer, make sure I keep her, she's mine. And the story goes nowhere. That's the last you hear of the lawyer. That's the last you hear of the 10 grand. It doesn't come back.
Wow.
So it was like edited out, obviously, in post-production.
Yep.
Leaving you hanging.
Huh.
And it's like, there's a half story gone.
There's a sequel to The Beekeeper for next year as well.
Why?
Because I think that it rated fairly well, even though, as we've just established, it's literally the same as every other movie Jason Statham does. He's like Liam Neeson. Every movie's the same.
He has a set of specialist skills.
Yes. He will find you, kill you.
Although I do got to laugh that Snow White, what a flop.
Huh. We've been saying that since it was announced, and then it was re-edited, and then it was re-edited, and then it was re-edited. We've been saying that this is not going to survive.
Proper box office flop. And then the star that the one that played Snow White come out, obviously delusional. She's like, I might have flaws, and I might say this, because she's very politically driven on social media. I might have this wrong with me, or I might do that. But you will see that when everybody's lining up and when everybody lines up to watch my movies, you will all stand and clap and you'll all blah, blah, blah. Mate, you got cancelled.
Yeah.
You got deservedly so cancelled. And, oh, man, you watch Snow White, bad. But, yeah, it's the lowest rating Disney movie ever on IMDb. I think that's the IMDb thing, I think, got review bombed, as that kind of stuff does. But yeah, apparently the story sucks. Because they didn't stick to the original story. They did their own thing.
They've done like a modern take on it.
Yep, and because she's Latino, guess why her name's Snow White?
Because her family import coke.
She was born in a snowstorm, and it showed that she was resilient. So obviously, straight off that bat, you can tell where the story's gone for the movie.
Yeah, right.
Hey, look, how's this? I'll see if I can get close focus. It's a printed Ampol 1x1 tile. Mobile. You know the horse?
Yes.
Printed on a 1x1.
Wow. There should be two of them then. If it's printed, they'll give you a spare one. No,
I've got two spare. I've already got two on the car.
Prints. How do you have Snow White and no prints?
Oh, there is a print, but they kind of bury him real fast.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it's a satisfying flop to watch.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be watching it.
No, definitely not.
I still haven't seen Frozen yet.
Frozen's good. Frozen's a genuinely good movie.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll watch it when Brookie's at the age where she wants to watch it.
Frozen's a proper good movie. Have I forgotten something here? Why would I still have... Okay, I need to blow my screen up. Let's talk Lego for a second. Let's get back to why we're here. All right. So, Formula One wheels. Before I take off my other Formula One cars to see what they've done. Now, these are the parts I have left over, which are, a fair few 1x1s, which you expect. So, it tells me I've obviously got... I'm up to the wheels, right? So, it says put the two. So if you're looking at number 2, or number 1 says, put the wheels with the red print side up, which makes sense if it gets focus. Come on, get focus. And then move number 2, put the disc pointing up.
Yep.
Right? But, so, there's the red side.
Yep.
And there's nothing on this side. And it even shows you, when you look at it sideways, don't put it on the side that's got the bit sticking out. So it goes there. Right? Here's my disc. Let's put it in straight. It doesn't. You feel me?
Yeah, but
the sides of the wheel.
When you put it on the car, is there a pin there to hold it?
Well, there is a pin.
Oh, you're saying it's too big. It covers the printing.
No, I'm saying that, do I need a... Oh, how's that? I wonder if they've misprinted something. Ready? Look at this. I've worked out what's wrong. How's this? Right? Tell me what the difference is between these photos. And I think I know what I've done now.
Yeah,
right?
your rim is face up, not face down.
Nah. Ready? What's different?
Oh, there's the red 1x1 stud. Yeah. It doesn't tell you need it on 105.
But because, and I know why. Let me see if I can. There we go. I'm an idiot. See the tire thickness?
Yep.
The thick one needs the 1x1.
Okay.
That makes sense. There you go. You put the wrong tires.
Yeah.
I did.
Amanda got it.
Thank you, Amanda. Yep, there you go. They all clicked in now. So let's put the big fatties on the back.
Where are we going?
What?
You said let's put the big fatties on the back. I said, where are we going?
Oh no, that's for after hours. That's my OnlyFans page. All right. Happy days. The Red Bull car. Yeah, I realised that, Amanda. I already made a dick of myself. That's why I had to tick in the cross. Red Bull car, very cool, very iconic, but I still like the McLaren out of the two. The McLaren still gets my vote. So let's put this camera off. Let's put this one on. And let's add it to the Bricks. Shout out to Bricks Plus as well. Remember Bricks Plus? We got the stand. So I still don't know where I'm going to put the stand. But we'll put the... All right, let's put the guy in the car first, eh? That might help, idiot.
Is it one of those cars where the lids won't close if they've got a helmet on?
What do you mean?
Some Speed Champions cars, if you put the minifig in with their helmet on, you can't put the lid back on.
Lucky Formula One cars don't have roofs.
Oh, yeah, they don't. That's right. See, that's how much I know about Formula One.
They do have these halos, which cover the helmet, but it goes above it. All right. There we go. We're getting a collection now. We got the pace car or the safety car, McLaren, then Red Bull, and then time to build the Ferrari. It just looks freaking cool.
It does look cool. The stand makes it look cool. Yeah, Tom, I'm awesome. I'm all holidayed out and home, but I'm doing good, man.
You didn't see, because we talked about it when you weren't here. You know, it does look friggin' awesome. The mini wall mounts that they've got.
Yeah, I don't know what they are.
Yeah, so no, like them, but they sell them in a pack of 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, so I need to keep that book so I can scan the QR code and chuck the box out. Now, where do I go next? What do we got? What's the time? 8:30. Do I build a Formula One car or do I build a Transformer Brickhead? Let's build Transformer Brickhead. Or what? I've got Eeyore. Let's build Eeyore. Eeyore's a bit cute. I need Dumbo. I can't find Dumbo anywhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Should have told me that while I was touring Lego stores.
Oh, I think it's going to be one that comes back.
Okay.
I think because when me, Dan, and Troy went to the Rabina store, they didn't have Dumbo, but she said, yeah, they will come back. How funny. This Brickheads box is different now. It's built like, them ones that you can peel the whole front side panel. No, it's not. What's going on with this box? Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, that comes open like this way, like a box, not like a flap.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Stupid. Oh, no, you know why? It's the thumb one. Look, I haven't seen that in Brickheads yet.
Ah.
And for someone like me that collects the boxes, that's not good.
Oh, because you flatten them.
I flatten them.
Yeah.
What are you boys bringing Saturday? At the moment, I'm only going to bring my DJ set because Gold Coast people wouldn't have never seen it, really.
No, true.
But if I want to bring extra, I mean, I could bring Wild West at last minute. I could bring NBA last minute if we need to.
Yeah, I actually don't know yet. I wasn't displaying and now I am, so I'll figure something out on Friday night. Because I don't.
Weren't you really?
I wasn't displaying. I was, pardon me. I was leaving space for other people to display because it was limited space. So I knew that I'd be busy all day, so I wasn't going to display. But then, due to a last-minute pullout, we had a whole table available, and I'm like, yeah, I can bring something. I just don't know what yet. So, to be honest, I'll probably bring these 3 maxi figs because a lot of people won't have seen the pirate one in person.
I was going to say, bring Springfield. People would go nuts over that.
I don't know if I've got time to set it up.
Oh, okay. For a 1 day, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I did see that BBX slid in the inboxes this week.
Yeah, actually, we need to get on that and do that application.
My problem. I've been so obsessed with no Lego, or I guess a break, no Lego. Mate, I've already clocked 100 hours of gameplay on the PS5,
Wow.
and work and everything else going on. I haven't even looked at going to buy grey bricks off. I haven't even gone to see Scotty yet. That's how far behind I am. And then now Japan. Obviously, I'm not going to do nothing big until I come back from Japan.
No, but I want to do Wild West again for Brick Build, but I want to sorry for BBX, but I want to redo it. I want to scrap the board and start from scratch.
Oh, let's both do that then.
Yeah.
Keep a couple of elements that work that are cool, but yeah, I can't see why not.
I'll keep the buildings, but I want to move them, and I want to change my mountain and do a few other ideas as well. So, I want to do Wild West again. I just want to do it 2.0.
Yeah, and then let's try really push the collab. Give us one base plate of something Wild West.
Yep.
Let's really make it a joint thing. Man, I just cut myself with a freaking razor. Meow.
Ouch. That'll sting. I am in Realms as well. Claire, I just couldn't do Chandler because I was overseas and no one was able to take it for me. So, but I'm definitely in Realms for BBX. Actually, I'm hoping that you have some photos of Realms from Chandler because I haven't seen any. Or someone does.
Yeah, Realms wasn't at Chandler. They were whoever had the Realms ones. They were individual displays.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So people that were there with Realms, but it was displayed on their own table.
Okay, that's why I haven't seen photos. Okay, I'll catch up with Claire on Saturday. Yes, it was there.
You do that.
I thought it was there. That's right. I haven't seen any photos of it, so.
You know, like I've cut myself with a razor, but it feels like it's so tiny, but paper cut sharp.
I hate that.
I'm pretty much ready to cry, to be honest.
Oh.
All right, let's see if I can smash this out before the big 9-0. How many people we got in the stream? 126. So we've lost 20 lurkers. We've lost 20 from the back end.
That's
all good.
That's pretty damn good. Thanks everyone for sticking with us. We hope you're having fun like we are.
Let's be real. It's the regulars that are chatting. There's probably people lurking in the background, but
that's all good.
Yeah. So I've got a funny story for you. Over the years, and I don't know how it happened and where it happened, but years ago, me and Ash were talking music. And something happened one night from somewhere, and I told her that her favorite song was Saturday Night by Cold Chisel.
Yeah.
I don't even remember how it happened, but it ended up being like, it was like, oh, you're such a fucking bogan. I bet your favorite song's Saturday Night, or, your favorite song was, or whatever it was. So every now and then, and she obviously never heard of the song. And I'm like, yeah, it's Saturday Night. And then from then on, I haunted her with it. So every now and then, just randomly, or, we're talking about music, and I just start going, Saturday Night. It just ran, and got to a point where it just became, for her, not funny, for me, the funniest thing in the world. Or if someone mentioned, oh, what are we doing Saturday night? Ash would be like doing these ones, like what, seeing what if I heard it, and all of a sudden when she wasn't ready, I'd be like, it just become a thing. Anyway, the genius that I am, the mastermind, the happy prankster that I am. Guess who's taught Evie? So the other night, something come up and we were talking about something. I'm like, Evie, listen to this song and start singing it to mum. And then, kids' annoying voice. Saturday night. I'm like,
how the hell do you stay married?
Well, lucky we got married on a Saturday night.
Oh, you did too.
And what are you talking about, man? We haven't made a year yet.
Yeah, true. Close. You're damn close. I'm not sure when Damo arrives. Claire, I assume Friday.
Is Damo coming to the show?
Yeah, he was one of the first to put his application in.
As in, like, bloody Star Spaceballs.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
What a legend.
Yep.
Mate, give him front and center for that.
Ray's coming up as well.
Mate. Ray comes to an envelope opening.
True.
But, yes, good person to have at that show. So we need to, probably literally tonight, tomorrow, start dumping, sharing, go hardcore, because you got to keep it fresh in people's mind that there's a show, obviously. Continuous marketing's good, but, the last 3 or 4 days is where it counts, and day of.
Yeah, I did a dump into a whole bunch of different What's on Gold Coast groups this afternoon.
Oh, nice.
Actually, I put it in the Dreamworld Pick-a-Brick thing, and it got deleted by admin straight away, and I got a message saying, you can't post it in here. And I'm like, what? I own this page. Fuck off. One of the moderators deleted my post. I'm like, man. But fair's fair. Lugs are not allowed to display in that page, so it got deleted straight away.
Oh, okay.
You'd think I'd know my own page rules, but
you should try to find someone that works. Try to find someone that works on the radio. See if they can get the word out that way.
That's not a bad idea.
Best part about me taking that DJ stuff too, is like when when you build your sets, the setup and pull down is so quick.
Yep.
The only thing that slows me down is do I want to bring disco lights and smoke machines?
Yeah, true.
I won't bring smoke machine. I might bring lights.
Yeah,
I still want to play. You got to play the music.
I don't think you'll be allowed a smoke machine in a council.
Nah, I won't bring it anyway. But the speakers are, because the kids love that interaction, touch and scratch.
Yep.
I just got to be prepared for it to break. It is what it is.
Held up pretty well.
It does, because you got to think the thing cops DJs on cocaine jumping all over them every night.
Yeah.
But again, 3-year-old, 4-year-old Timmy can still do some major damage. All right. How you going anyway? What are you up to? What's it looking like?
I've only got 2 bags left, so I'm on bag 6. I've got 7 and 8 done. So the body is done. The legs are done. I've got the shoulder pads, the head, and the hat.
Did I tell you? I think I did. The Rabina AFOL night. Oh, sorry, not allowed to call them AFOL nights anymore. The Rabina. What are they called now? ALF night.
ALF, yeah.
I won the speed build.
Yes.
I think I did tell you. Yeah.
It was a race car.
The Mensa one, yeah.
That one. Yeah.
The good part about it.
Yeah.
Or the sad part about it, they also gave away I think it was a 200. Might have been 200. Dan might be able to correct me. They gave away a big voucher for the store for the night. You had to find the hidden golden chrome brick, and they hid it in the store.
Ah.
So they could hide it anywhere, literally anywhere. And so you're looking around, and you're going in and out of boxes. You're looking on the display things. You're looking in the pab wall. You're looking absolutely everywhere. Anyway, they wouldn't give any hints at first, and I'm like, it's got to be somewhere, kind of like that. They're not going to be too hard to find, but it's going to be hidden instantly. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, for sure it's going to be in, how they build the sets in the clear boxes?
Yes.
So I sat there in front of like 3 or 4 clear boxes, and I could see them doing these ones every now and then to me. They would look around, and maybe just me being paranoid, or maybe they're just trying to, they're checking me out, who knows. But I kept looking, I kept feeling them look at me, and I'm like, I've got to be in the right spot. And I was looking at the Tudor house, and I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I'm looking, I'm looking.
It's modular.
Yeah, and I'm looking in, I couldn't see it, and I'm looking around and looking at whatever, and then next to it was flowers, and then something else, and I'm looking, I missed it, and then one of the girls was like, "I'm going to give you a hint. It came out on January 1." I'm like, "It's the Tudor house. It's going to." I walked back to the Tudor house. The guy's like, "Found it. It's in the top floor." I'm like, "No! I just wasted 10 minutes staring at the outside of the house, in the garden of the Tudor house, around the back, in the roof. I didn't look in the windows." I'm like, "Mother trucker."
Ouch.
Still fun though. Like, it was a cool little treasure hunt. Great idea. But still walked away. Winner chicken dinner. But what was crazy? What was crazy? At first, what really blew me away, the little polybag cars.
Yes.
So there's a red and maroney vintage coloured one. Looks like an old, really old long T Buick type thing. Anyway, the challenge at first was build it in the bag. Now, it was a polybag car. The instructions are in the bag. There's no room to build cars inside of polybags.
No.
It's not a built-in bag kit. You know what I mean?
That's not, yeah.
Man, so they realized after like 20, 25 minutes that nobody was getting nowhere. Then they're like, all right, on the count of 3, rip having the bags, first one to finish wins. So that's how I won.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, like it was like, imagine getting like, you know, a minifig. Yeah, sure, you can build that in the bag, no worries.
Yep.
But yeah, not a bloody polybagged vehicle. That's hard.
I'm pretty sure we established that you won because me and Primal weren't there.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure if you go back, I've also beaten you at them other days too. So
yeah, okay, yeah, I'd pay that. Save $60 on the Green Hill set.
On the what?
Green Hill, the Sonic set.
Oh yeah, that's a cool little set. The later, the recent one.
Yeah,
that's a cool little set.
Heaps of people moaning Lego was late releasing the Shire in the Northern Hemisphere. Oh, really?
Yeah, but let's be real. Let's be real, Andy. It's only the Southern Hemisphere part of New Zealand that's only buying it. To be fair, no one else cares about, you know. What was the bloody town called? Around the Shire. Anyway,
the Shire.
No, there was a name for it.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
What's the real name? I've been there in New Zealand to the actual Hobbiton. No, is it Hobbiton? No. Yeah, I've been to the real Hobbiton though.
Why?
Why not? Nothing else to do in New Zealand.
Yeah, sheep.
Hey, I mean, bah. Troy had a moment trying to build that. Yeah. And you know what, Troy? I'm never going to let you forget. Remember that time that I got the Formula One racing car and you didn't?
Oh.
Yeah, and then Troy comes back. Remember my four-wheel drives are better than yours?
Yep.
I mean, shit. He even built his parents a four-wheel drive that's better than mine. No love lost, brother. Yeah, no, I think everybody had it. Even Kevin A flopped it big time on that build. And I don't even think he even finished in the end. He just shoved it all back in the bag and put it in his pocket.
Yeah, right.
You know, sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them. Like at the moment, I actually look like I might finish this brickhead before 9 o'clock.
Not bad.
Yeah. It's funny that brickheads, you know, sometimes take forever, or it's like it finishes too quick. Where's our numbers? 122. I'm happy with it, even though there's clearly not 122 people. A lot of them are left their computer open, or we've had the. Oh shit! You know who's not in the chat tonight? Jake Studs. It's his birthday today.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Jakey.
Not that he's here or cares, but yeah, happy birthday, brother.
I was going to buy you lunch, but I just left London.
Oh, so you didn't get to catch up?
No, that's what happened when we were there. You messaged me about an hour or two too late.
I actually can't wait to meet him. Oh, he's live. Oh, of course he is. Dirty mother trucker. Dirty mother trucker. Let's go visit that punk. Let's go. I'm just going to do this.
Whoa. I love the repo YouTuber. Me too. Thank you.
You know what? Because freak me out.
Slow bro. Natu.
Here we go. I found him. There we go.
Lavatar.
This guy
Ambipom,
stealing all my viewers.
Slowpoke,
This
Charmander,
is a C star K block.
a shiny Snorlax, and a shiny Lapras. Bilzy! Hey, buddy, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Stealing all your viewers? Stealing all your viewers? What, all 9 of them? How you doing, Bilzy? Hope you're doing well. Bilzy, by the way, is a Lego Master Australia contestant.
We're gonna raid into Jake when we're finished.
Yeah.
I've got a cold, okay?
Actually, I might do it very, very shortly.
And Twitch streamer, and the
Yeah,
end
that's
of the
cool.
raid train. Yeah, of course you can raid me. Absolutely. Shout out.
Legend.
I am Bilzy,
Give me 5.
who is an absolute legend.
Did you tell him happy birthday?
Yeah,
I think out of all of my shinies,
he's doing Pokemon cards. So I'm sure you nerds, when we go to raid, will find some sort of love with it. If not, give him a happy birthday, then get out of there. As much shit as he gives us,
I
he's a
prefer
good
the
bloke.
Snorlax.
Yep.
I mean, the Lapras is cool.
I think he was saying, I was watching a stream once.
I like
he's
how
the most-
Lapras is just
He's
kinda
one
like
of the
hanging out.
highest donation collectors in the Lego community in the world.
Oh, really?
Like that's a good flex. Oh, Yvette's birthday today too. What's up?
Ah.
Tell her we said happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Yvette.
Yeah. Tell her we said happy birthday. For sure. Troy, you're not out tonight kicking Light Pole's brother, or that you are. You're just on your lunch break. In brackets, lunch break. You're on a Bilza lunch break.
A Bilza lunch break.
Yeah, you know those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they end up conveniently at Dreamworld.
Yep.
And the other staff find you and dob on you.
Yeah, only because I ran a red light.
Yes.
It was a very orange kind of red, though. No, I was late for a Dreamworld meeting.
Yes, you were. It was a very orange kind of red. Why do I, when I hear that, feel that you're a ranger trying to describe that she's not a ranger? All right. Enough of Jakey. Enough of us. Let's kick him off that screen. Eel's done. I did it, literally. Cute little
Nice.
eel. Like I said, I'll get Dumbo through the week. Build some more. They can go back to that by that. All right. Let's go hit that raid now.
Yeah, let's go spend some time with the birthday boy.
Parked up, putting in a light. There you go. So again, guys, Claire, Manda, obviously Troy, Grizz. It is your birthday this weekend. You're going to the Grand Canyon, mate. There you go. Would that be if the Mile High Club is in an aeroplane? Is the Mile Low Club doing it in the Grand Canyon? Just saying. Either way, happy
they're doing it everywhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know they are. My man, Grizz, we are out for the night. But again, yes, happy birthday to Yvette and those that have been chatting. Freaking awesome. We are out. I am out. Friday night probably won't stream because we're going to be getting ready, getting all things together. Saturday, the biggest show of the year in our eyes. Q-Lug's first show. We're going to be there. Most of you guys are going to be there. We're going to pump it. We're going to hang out, and I no doubt will embarrass everybody and live stream while we're there on Saturday as well. Andy, can never forget you, my friend. Shout out to the Long White Cloud, the land of the Slice of Heaven family. And we will see everybody hopefully Saturday.
Yep. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for sticking with us. It's been a fun night.